This is CGTN, China Global Television Network.
In Tunisia, a new campaign has been combating cyber violence against women. The online campaign mainly targets young people on social media platforms. The campaign was launched by the Center for Research Studies, Documentation and Information on Women and the United Nations Population Fund. Adnan Chouachi has more.
The national online campaign is part of the recommendations of a survey carried out by CREDIF in 2019 on violence against women on social media. The study focused on thousands of case studies in the North African country.
The study shows that 89% of women are victims of cyber violence, that is, 4 out of 5 women. In addition, 95% of them do not file a complaint. This campaign aims to explain violence on social networks and the digital world to sensitize people to this permanent threat, which has psychological repercussions on women's lives as well as the whole society.
Najla Allani added that the campaign aims to make women victims of violence aware of the need to file a complaint so as to strengthen the legal framework relating to cyber violence and to raise awareness about the repercussions of this new form of violence, especially on girls.
As activists, we urge women to break the walls of silence by talking about cyber violence. The victims usually accept the status quo because women either fear the reaction of the society or ignore their rights. The absolute majority of victims are girls. They don't know that violence on social media, daily tracking and harassment are crimes. 49% of the perpetrators are young men.
Anissa Mokshah is a journalist and a women's rights advocate. She often reports on the increase in cyber violence targeting women in Tunisia. Mokshah blames the negative cultural and media attitude towards women in the whole Arab region.
The Arab society in general always blames women for any problem, including cyber violence. Some people even justify this violence by claiming that women provoke men with their clothing, freedom, or financial independence. The image of women is very negative in society. Our role is to show how successful women can be and to stop the wave of violence in the virtual and real world.
The recent study conducted by the Center for Research Studies, Documentation and Information on Women defines virtual violence as an aggressive act or threat of aggression against women based on discrimination that can be material, moral, or economic using social media. The online campaign will target over 7 million internet users in Tunisia. Women's rights activists assert that the growing reach of the internet and the widespread use of social networks have created new challenges as well as multiple ways to address violence against women and girls. Adnan Chouachi, CGTN, Tunis.